Hello, everyone. I'm here,
Howdy.
Shane Sizzle with Tom Tong,
Howdy,
and
howdy.
he is here tonight and with Cyclops or Scott to see how many X-Men he can draw in an hour.
Alrighty, let's go. I'm going to try and go as chronological as I can go. How many X-Men can you name off the top of your head, Shane?
Oh, quite a few. Although it's been a while since I've read one, so I might get their names wrong. But you put me on the spot. I'm getting all nervous. I mean, the easiest ones would be the original 5.
Yep.
You got, the old Cyclops, Jean Grey, or Phoenix, or Marvel Girl, whichever name you want to go by. Beast, Iceman, and Angel, who I much more preferred as Archangel, to be honest.
Oh, he's so cool as Archangel.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get a lot of hate for this, but I kind of found him lame as just Angel, just a dude with wings. I'm like, yeah, it sounds cool and everything, but is it really that useful? I mean, flying would be cool, don't get me wrong, but in a fight with superpowered beings, is it going to make a lot of difference? I don't know.
Well, you think about that first hover. Like, they're all bouncing in, and he's carrying a lead pipe.
Oh, I guess so. When you look at it that way, when you go the violent way, I like it.
All right.
It's funny how they never do that, do they? In the comics, when they fight, it's always clean. They never grab a steel lead pipe or anything. I'm losing. Quick, use something around me to beat the bad guy. Yeah. Oh, of course, Professor X. Yes. How could I forget? He's part of the original X-Men. And I think Mimic was pretty early on.
Yep.
But Mimic's a weird one. I heard after I stopped collecting that he's not a mutant.
Technically not.
Yeah, I found that interesting because I thought he could only absorb mutant abilities was the whole reason he was a mutant.
He can absorb mutant abilities, but he's not a mutant himself. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then you move on to... then somewhere along the lines, I haven't read the early stuff, not much of it anyway, but I know somewhere in there Banshee appeared.
Yep.
Because he was pre Giant Size 1.
Yep.
There was someone else.
If you actually go to Giant Size X-Men 1, there's this page where you see the team together for the first time. Storm, Colossus, Thunderbird, and Nightcrawler, the new characters, are all in the foreground. And Banshee, Wolverine, and Sunfire, the characters who are just yeah, but they're in the background.
Hang on, was Sunfire part of the new ones? Wasn't he part of the new ones?
He was, but he was introduced in a book before Giant Size X-Men 1.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
All right. I always like to draw my Cyclops really skinny because his nickname is Slim, so he's meant to be slim.
Exactly, he was always called Slim.
It's going to be a hodgepodge of errors costumes, though, I think.
That's okay. I reckon that's pretty close. That's the classic 90s costume, if I remember correctly.
I think this morning
you're drawing them all together.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're going fancy. Nice. Oh, it is Beast. I wasn't sure. I'm like, who would do that pose? I'm thinking, it's got to be Beast. And I forgot that he wears glasses.
Like I could go the class, the human form one, but the blue one's the fun one to draw.
Oh yeah, the first blue one is my favorite. I know he's been through a few other blue stages, but that's what I grew up with. So that's probably why. Oh, hang on, I'm being very slack. There's comments, and I'm not saying anything with them. Oh, someone's guessed 27.
27.
Yeah, Facebook user, thanks for that guess. I'll be impressed. That's one every 2 minutes. That's actually no, the way you're going, that might be possible. And Dave Dye says hello, Dave Dye.
Dave.
Whoa. Max is like really going full on here with 42.
42, okay.
Can you do it, Tom?
There's one way to find out.
That's almost 1 a minute. I'll be impressed. No, I won't be impressed. I'll be extraordinarily impressed.
Might have to lay out a few at a time.
Yeah, just so you can get all the working together and so forth, of course. I was about to ask you how you do that. Have you got it all in your head where they're all going to be?
I vaguely.
Vaguely, okay.
All right, so we'll go Archangel, like the classic pink and purple, yeah? Pink and blue?
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan. Oh, Nick May's going 20-ish.
20-ish. What's the best Jean Grey costume?
Best Jean Grey. She's had so many. I know some of the newer ones, which I can't think of, but I know they were pretty cool. But I reckon I'm having troubles picturing them in my head, to be honest.
A green and gold.
She had a green and gold one at one stage.
Yeah, I can do that
But
one.
I can't remember what that design was. Was that the one during the X-Men story when she was like, yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Must be a new one. Sorry, Kerry's just showing me a costume.
Oh, the yellow and blue.
Oh, the classic 90s one, the yellow and blue.
Ooh,
Or orange
yeah.
and blue, or tan and blue, or whatever it was.
I remember my first X-Men comic was during Operation Zero Tolerance. And after watching the animated series, to open up a book and it's just Iceman, Marrow, and Cecilia Reyes, it was just really confusing.
Yeah, Marrow. I forgot about her. That was a weird where she went all jagged bones and all dangerous and scary and almost like a Wolverine to the bones going all pretty.
Yeah.
I forget how they explained that. I think it was just part of her mutation. That it was a stage of her mutation.
Mutation is the best plot device.
Oh, this isn't ever. Stan Lee was onto something. I know. Just make them mutants. They just have powers when they're born. Well, they're born with powers, but they come about when they're in their teenage years. Because you don't want crazy powered babies.
Yeah. I was tired of coming up with new origins, and what if they just born with them?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, one of my favorite characters. Oh, he's away at the moment. I've got the action figure for Archangel.
Oh,
I have
awesome!
A very silly video of me and Colossus, Archangel and Colossus having a conversation.
Oh, Colossus. He's a good character to have in conversation.
Yeah, mine didn't have an accent because I can't do a Russian accent.
There's always time.
Mine just had a deep voice, and Archangel for some reason had a very high pitched voice. I don't know what that was. I think I was just trying to contrast them.
I've got to see this video now.
Oh, I think it's been posted 2 or 3 times.
Well, that's my homework for tonight.
But it's a silly little video I made quite some time ago with my action figures.
You got to do something with your action figures.
Yeah, well, I don't keep them in boxes, that's for sure.
Do you have many action figures?
I have the entire Justice League.
Cool.
Plus a random assortment of other characters that I've put up there with the Justice League, who I call overall the Justice Crew. So, because the Justice Crew also has Magneto, Dr. Manhattan, the Hulk, Optimus Prime, Lex Luthor, and Warlock.
Which Warlock?
Oh, and Spawn.
Oh, Spawn.
I'll get Warlock down. Actually, you might appreciate this. You had to buy 5 other figures or 6 other figures to get this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I bought the other figures. I did like the other figures as well, but this is the main reason I bought them all. And there's another one I wanted, but I didn't have money at the time, and now it's a ridiculous price to get it. Which is like all things you don't buy when they first come out.
And that's and especially when you like things about teams, like you have to have all of them. And especially toys, you want them all on the same scale.
Yeah, I've got quite a few X-Men over the other side of the room. But yeah, Warlock's the only one who sits over here with me.
Nice.
Just because he's really big and cool looking. With his chainsaw hand and his normal big hand and his weird hair. I can't even remember what characters he came with. Was it? It might have been New Mutants. I don't know.
It'd have to be New Mutants. I can't imagine what
You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so, but I don't know if it was. Oh no, Cannonball, I'm pretty sure was one of them. And I think Boom Boom, I think is that version, or Boomer, I forget which one. She's called something else now, I think.
Is she?
I think someone was telling me. I haven't read any of the new stuff, so I'm not too familiar with it. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. No, not coming to me. Firecracker. That would make sense, actually. Oh, hang on. That sounds familiar. Meltdown.
Meltdown sounds familiar.
Have you got a picture of her? Sorry, Kerry's going through, like, I think, the Encyclopedia of X-Men.
That's where I got Firecracker from. Boom, Boom, Firecracker, Meltdown, Mutate.
Oh, wow, she's been called quite a few things by the sounds of it. Time Bomb, Firecracker.
Flame in her hands.
Yeah, she can throw bombs. Like energy balls that explode. Yeah, that's her. Wow, she has had a lot of different names.
Cool.
Can someone draw this one?
Oh, Kerry's made a request.
Oh yeah.
Dazzler.
Oh, I've got to get to Dazzler. I've got to hurry up.
Oh. So they came up as names. That might have been.
Yep.
I'm getting to my favorite early, front and center.
Who's that?
Is
that Danger?
Nope. This is going to be a deep dive.
think I might know who this is. I think. I can't remember what his helmet looked like, but he had a really weird helmet. Is it a boy?
Yep.
Oh, the mask has put me off. Because I remember Morph had a really stupid helmet, but I can't remember what it looked like.
This is Morph.
Oh, it is Morph! I knew he had a weird helmet when he was introduced, and I was like, what the hell? Remember them making a joke about it in Age of Apocalypse? They were like,
Yeah.
he can change into anything, and he changed into that. That ridiculous helmet. Wow, old school Morph. Nice, I like it.
I'm seeing all the art from the cartoon reboot they're doing, and I'm so keen for it.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever see that animation that dude did on his own accord and then got in trouble for it? It was brilliant. It looked like it kind of looked like advanced arcade animation.
Cool.
I think he got away with about 3 or 4 episodes before it got canned. Oh, I wish I could remember what it was called. But it was like his own little project, or not his. It was like a team of them. Like it was only, would have been about 5, maybe more years ago that they produced these. Pretty sure that's how long ago it was. I don't know. I have a horrible sense of time.
Oh, like comics come out such a frequency. You're like, I read that comic yesterday, and it's been like a couple of years.
Yeah. Exactly.
And this morning they announced a new X-Men comic about the original 5.
Sorry, I don't know if that was me or you, but your sound was a bit off then.
Oh, was it? Hang on. How's it now?
No, I don't think it was you. I think it was the connection. So I don't. It might have been my connection muffling your voice, or your connection muffling your voice. Oh, that looks like Sunfire.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can spot who that other one is. The only person I can imagine is opening their mouth that much would be either Banshee or what was her name? Siren. But she's like way off. You seem to be doing older characters, so I'm guessing Banshee.
That's it.
Was he ever called anything else? I don't think he was.
No, I think Siren had different names though.
Oh, okay. I like the way they handled him in that newer X-Men movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tried to explain how his sonic voice actually made a difference, made him able to fly. And they didn't do a very good job of it, but it was still better than the comics ever did.
Oh, that's such a fun scene though.
It is. Comics really never tried to explain it. Just yeah, sonic scream makes him fly. If they did try to explain it, it was not an issue I read. I don't know. Nick May might know. He's a bit of an X-Men fan and encyclopedia. At least I think he is. He's either been shy or our connection's gone out, or we're just drawing for ourselves. Well, I'm not drawing. I'm watching awesome art. Oh, that's right. He had those huge eyes.
And no nose.
Who needs a nose? I never remember. Did he catch on fire like Human Torch? I can never remember.
Age of Apocalypse version did.
Yeah, so that's maybe where I'm mixing it up. So it's like I remember he shot fire, but I don't remember him like actually flaming on, as they say.
I was tempted to draw the Age of Apocalypse version. That's a great costume.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? They did quite a few really cool things in that series.
They tried to bring it into the mainstream continuity, and it was awful.
It wouldn't make sense in the mainstream because he's from a horrible timeline. He's angry and bitter and wants to kill everyone. He doesn't really suit the mainstream unless he came back as a bad guy.
2000's X-Men was a pretty horrible thing for itself.
Oh, 2000s. See, I don't know 2000s. That's when I stopped collecting.
Oh, it's when I started. It's when I started again.
Oh, okay. That's when I stopped. Not because I wanted to, but because of cost. I had to, because I couldn't decide what not to collect. So I just went, damn it, cold turkey, just get rid of all of them. Because I either want all of them or none of them.
Oh, yeah, I see what he's
some of them. I want some more.
Yeah. Like you see the reprint editions, and you see how cheap comics used to be.
Yeah. Well, I've become addicted to omnibuses now, so that's probably even worse. But they take up less room.
Surprisingly, yes.
And I'm only getting the older stuff. Well, they don't do omnibuses of the newer stuff, I guess.
Okay, so she doesn't have gloves.
Running through my head, who had an outfit like that? Looks familiar. Well, I'm kind of blank. That's really bad. That's not Polaris's original costume, is it?
It is.
See, I don't remember that far back very well.
It's weird that she and yeah. So you go.
I was just going to say it was only the bands on the wrist that made me think of her, because that headpiece is not what I remember her wearing.
Like she and Scarlet Witch both had headpieces before they decided to make them sisters.
Oh yeah, and now they're not sisters.
Again.
Maybe they'll become sisters again. Who knows? Comics are funny like that.
I always find it weird when I read 90s comics and you find out, oh, that's right, those characters had kids that we've just forgotten about now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh yeah, I know who that is. That's easy. Of course, you're drawing him straight after Polaris. Makes total sense. Good old Havoc.
And here's another great design.
Yeah, I always wondered what all the thing on his head was all meant to be. I think it's meant to like imitate his energy powers, maybe. Why you would put that on your head, I don't know, but
Oh, there was a pseudoscience thing behind it, I think.
Oh, okay. I remember the suit dampened his powers or something because he was too dangerous at full power, I think. It's been a long time since I read it, so I don't remember the details very well.
Has Nick May gotten back to
Very
us in the
cool,
comments
man.
yet?
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Has Nick May gotten back to us in the comments yet?
He hasn't. Maybe the comments have died. I don't know. Oh, hang on. That's right. I can look up here to see where people are. Australia Loves Comics is where they're coming from. Weird. Oh, and one from YouTube. Sorry, my bad. I thought YouTube is where everyone would be. I thought that'd be where the party is. Oh. Very cool, dude. Very cool. Nick has got back to us. He's like, I'm out of my mind. What am I supposed to know again? Or remind me what I'm supposed to know? I don't remember what the question is, to be honest. So I don't know, Nick. We're in this together.
Banshee's wings and flying.
Oh, Banshee's wings and flying. There we go. I don't think that's what it was, but we're going to go with that. Explain the wings, Nick. Oh, see if I can guess who this one is. For some reason, I'm looking at those glasses and thinking I should know who this is. Maybe it's a version I'm not remembering. It's making me think Colossus, but I don't remember him ever wearing glasses like that.
We discussed him before. You'll see him in a sec.
Oh, of course. But he's not a mutant.
He's still an X-Man.
See, that's what we were saying. How does the sonic voice make him fly, Nick? That just doesn't make no sense. Hang on, what am I saying? Doesn't make sense. None of the X-Men make sense when you think about it. So why am I picking on one? Ah, dear.
Yeah, like destructive beams from his eyes. That's fine.
Yeah,
flying from sound.
Flying from sound. That's totally different. That's way out there, man. It's funny what you read all these things and you throw away disbelief, and then sound is lighter than air. That's classic. Gold, Nick. Good old mimic.
I wonder how many of these writers just hated science class, and they were just like, I'm going to do my own science in these books.
Or how many of them love science and they're like, oh my God, what are they doing to me?
Okay, so I think I'm on to. I'd be onto the On Your Deadly Era now, wouldn't I?
Sorry, what's that?
I'd be onto like Giant Size X-Men 1 now, wouldn't I?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, is that?
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Havoc was part of the old team. Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're up to it. I forgot Morph was actually that old as well. Which explains the costume, actually. Well, not really. Some modern costumes are still really silly looking.
I think Morph and Banshee were part of the same bad guy team.
Oh, no way. Ah, yep. This one's easy. Poor fella.
Yeah. Although he's back in the comics now.
Yeah, so I've heard. I don't remember what happened to what was his brother's name?
Warpath.
Warpath, that's it. He was cool in X-Force, to be honest.
Yeah. Agreed. Oh, I feel like I'm drawing. I feel like I'm lifestyle drawing all these British teeth.
Science fiction. Thank you, Nick, for that clarification. No, it's science fact, I tell you. Science fact. The X-Men are real. Their powers must be explained.
Real. And they live among us.
And their powers will be explained scientifically. God damn it. It's funny, the Morph, when you quickly look, Morph looks like Galactus.
He does.
When you just glance, I mean, if you put the colors, were the colors similar? No, they weren't similar.
They are.
They are? Oh, wow. I wonder if that was intentional. Maybe that's what he was doing. Most powerful being in the universe, I'll look like him. To intimidate my enemies.
I can't believe I didn't lead Professor X.
Oh, the Professor. Yes, of course. where the X comes from. Well, it's the X factor as well, I guess, but the X gene or whatever they call it.
I actually
was it named after Professor X?
No, I think the idea was that they were like G-men, but X.
Oh, the X. Yes. Okay.
I actually wrote a mini thesis on X-Men and morality when I was in high school.
No way.
Yeah, it was the best. I got to read comics and justify it as a school project.
That's awesome. Which is a bit of a stacks on, isn't it?
I've still got half a page up here, which is
Oh, whoa. And only halfway. So there you go.
Nightcrawler goes there, and that means Wolverine goes there, which means Storm should go there and Colossus should go there.
Wow, 20-ish might have been a good guess, Nick. And as broad a stroke as 15 to 25 was, I think Kerry might be on the money. So I'm getting all watchy instead of talky. But it's just fun watching you draw, man.
Oh, it's a good pastime watching people draw.
I remember when my niece was younger, she used to watch people play Minecraft. I never understood that. Drawing at least is, you know.
I can sometimes, but
But no, I must admit, when it comes to watching people draw, I get a bit addicted. I was watching Ed's show for a while when he did his, and with yourself and Duncan, I do have a habit of forgetting that I'm not in the audience and just start watching. You go, oh, hang on, that's right. I'm meant to be doing something here. Oh, yep, I get it now. See, now that you've drawn the rest of them, I can see that's shining. Yeah, get out of the way, Iceman. Good old Colossus. Another one of my favorites when I used to read them. I was quite happy when I got the toy of him.
Is it a bigger figure?
Yeah, he's taller. Yeah. It's not one of the ones you put together, so he's not massive, but he is taller than the other figures.
Nice.
Not as probably tall as he should be, but still. I'll put a link to that video on here. No, actually, I don't know where that video is. Of Colossus and Archangel having a chat. Having a general chat. See, I'm just having fun figuring out who you're drawing next. That's why I keep going dead silent. Oh, this one's easy. As soon as I saw those claws. Well, so if I tried to draw him, I would not be drawing his claws first. That's so cool how you can do that.
Which is the best
a lot of the
Wolverine
things you
costume?
do. Sorry?
Which is the best of the Wolverine costumes?
I'm a huge fan of the brown outfit, which is identical in a black and white picture like this as the blue and gold from memory. I think they're pretty much the same.
Blue, hang on. Blue and yellow has slightly different stripes, I think.
Oh, okay. But I remember I loved the brown one. It just made the most amount of sense.
Especially because the rest of them are wearing blue, like Wolverine having some brown makes him stand out.
Yeah. Well, I have heard a theory that the reason he did that, the reason he wore a bright coloured costume, was so that attention was taken away from the inexperienced X-Men, and so that he'd take a lot of the hits because he could take them.
Well, they took a while to define Wolverine, because I think the original plan for him was that he was going to be a teenager.
Oh.
So they didn't actually show you under the mask until a couple of issues into the run.
Yep.
So he was always talking back to them because he was meant to be the youngest of the team.
I did not know that.
There's a
I
sketch.
can't imagine him being the youngest. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a sketch that Cockram did of what he was going to look like, and he's just like a ratty teenage boy.
No way.
And his power was that he was indestructible. The healing factor didn't come until later too.
Oh, okay. Indestructible. That's pretty cool power. Have you ever read Rising Star or Stars? Rising Star.
That's the JMS one, yeah.
That's the one that where a meteor hits, and so many years later, all these children are born with powers.
I've read bits of it.
Oh yeah, I've read it, but it's all very vague because it was a very long time ago. But that was cool how there was an indestructible guy on that, and the problem was he couldn't feel anything.
Whoa.
The only thing he could feel was taste. So he became addicted to food because it was his only experience, anything he could experience in the world once he became indestructible.
Interesting.
He has a force field around him. Is sort of how he's indestructible, which means he can't physically touch things properly or feel touching them. And it was a really cool concept. And yeah, it was the guy going around killing them all had to really think that one out.
Oh, that's right. Because if one of them died, their powers got distributed or something.
Yeah, that's what they found out when one of them died. That everyone else got a little bit more powerful. Kind of like they can be only one.
I've got to admit, I've not seen that film.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. How
There's
old
a
are you?
lot of 36.
I can understand how you haven't seen it then.
There's a lot of classics I haven't seen.
Well, the ones that are called classics are my generation, so yeah. I'm a good decade on you.
I think that the one I've really got to get down and actually watch is Terminator 2.
Oh yeah, cool. I never even thought that was my generation. Yeah, of course it is. If you want to go for when I was a little kid, there's The Last Starfighter. That's a classic.
Oh, that looks like a lot of fun.
The worst effects, but it was pretty good for its time.
Oh, who needs effects? It's all about the story grabbing with these things.
Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong. It might not hold up because I haven't watched it since I was a kid. But my memory from it as a kid, it was awesome. Back me up, Nick. Have you watched it since, Nick? Does it hold up? Let's see if he hears that I'm picking on him. Some people just watch the drawing. He might be at the dinner table watching us draw with it on silent.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone, but I'm just going to power through.
Yep. Well, I can't tell you if you've forgotten anyone until you're finished, so. Next, I'm a lot older than you, Sizzle. That was a kid's movie. Gold. And apparently it was pretty good. Okay, cool. Even if you're not a kid. Excellent. I'm getting a Rogue vibe.
Yep. I know I've skipped a lot of stuff just then, but I'll get back to it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think you were on a bit of a pattern, and then boom, Rogue.
Just because I want to balance this.
Oh, yep. I can see who you're drawing there. I was a massive fan of his as a kid. Now, older, I can't see what I saw in him. Although that basketball scene in X-Men 1 is still friggin' awesome.
I think as a kid, I used to hate it when episodes with Beast were on, but as I've grown older, Beast is one of the best.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, because I love Beast in X Factor as well, like the original X Factor.
Oh yes, that was good.
Yeah, when he would swap between, he got cured and then he got back to blue, and then from that weird mutant who could turn people into monsters.
Oh, that's right.
Not that Big Blue is a monster. Okay, we skipped about, I don't know, 100, 120 comics. I wouldn't even have a clue, actually, to be honest, how many it is. I can't remember the numbers.
This is going to be a hard one because I don't think there's a defining costume for this next one.
Oh, now I'm really interested who the next one is.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go as quick as I can with this one.
I'm trying to think who doesn't have a defining costume.
Oh, I know what to do with this one. Yeah.
I think I know who it is. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. I thought for a second there you were putting a dragon on it. Oh, okay.
Yep, you're right.
Excellent. I see what you mean now. Yeah. Yeah. Especially just drawing the head. That would have been hard to get something that defined it as her.
Because like the Storm-related characters have gone on this side. So Storm, Kitty, Gambit, Jean. There we go. Which means this side has to be.
Oh, you're trying to match them up. Interesting.
Have I forgotten any more important notes from the era between?
Just a couple of hundred.
I think so.
There's heaps of them. Oh, hang on. Let me try to think from that era. Are we missing anyone?
There's between giant size and outback. There's what, Psylocke, Dazzler.
Oh, Solok, Dazzler,
Yeah,
long shot.
long shot, perfect.
Here's always a cool mutant. Mutant from another world.
And there's only one Psylocke costume that's the good one.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of the armored version.
That's true. That's a pretty good one. And they've brought her back to that one too.
Yeah, someone was telling me that. She's British again.
Yes, and she's Captain Britain.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Man, I wish I could draw like this. Practice. I need to practice more.
You'd be surprised how much you can get done. Like, I didn't get serious about drawing until I was like second year uni.
Oh, okay. What if I do an hour a week? A live stream. How badly can you draw? I'll call it.
I assure you that title will get inappropriate and not accurate quite quickly.
So I wanted to learn digital. So I actually bought an iPad, and I think I drew on it twice.
I'll say something blasphemous. Trace stuff.
No, you are not the only person to have said that.
Good.
It sort of trains your hand. I think someone explained it to me.
But like, it also makes you appreciate why you like certain artists. Like, if you're tracing or photo referencing your favorites, then you're like, oh, I like drawing eyes like this because of this or whatever. Like,
Yep.
what's the best Dazzler costume?
I thought that was Dazzler. I was just curious why she's yelling. Well, I'm a fan of her original with the blue makeup. That was a classic.
Yep.
But you've already gone a different version now, so it's a bit late. There's also the version from the when she was dating Longshot. I couldn't remember his name for a second then.
I can probably actually work with this. There we go.
You don't have to change it.
No.
Oh, controversial, Nick. I could learn to draw with AI. Joking.
That's what this morning's Miniton was about.
I'm not going to draw with AI. I see no joy in that whatsoever. Because that's half the best part of drawing. There's a joy to it. You get something out of the drawing. It's cathartic almost. Because I used to draw a lot when I was a kid when I was stressed.
It's very cathartic.
Yeah. Okay, does he have a mullet? That is the question. Yep, he does. I don't know how you draw one on him at the moment, but yeah, We know you got a mullet back there, buddy.
I know, like I can get to that.
The only time I ever thought a mullet was cool.
Not MacGyver?
Actually, no, I did love MacGyver as a kid. You're right. And MacGyver as well. I thought he was cool as.
The mullets of our childhood before we knew better.
Sorry, I'm still laughing at Nick's comment. A naughty boy.
So the next person to join us would be what?
Oh, I can't think. My brain's like, I'm just blown away from all this quick drawing. Dunclossus.
Dunclossus.
Just
Does Rachel go in there at some point?
Oh, eventually she becomes an X-Man.
Because I feel like Jubilee's too soon, isn't it?
No, Jubilee was during the Outback X-Men. So she came before the 90s. X-Men.
That would still be after Rachel, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, I only know her from Excalibur really, and when she was in New Mutants for a little bit. Was she in New Mutants for a little bit, or am I getting things mixed up now? Oh, there's a cool one that you can throw in there if you've got the time.
Yeah.
Bishop.
Oh yeah. So I was sort of hoping to have Bishop and Cable. Okay, so Jubilee's there, which means that Rachel can just be ahead here. Let's get Bishop done. You see that Gary Coleman pic that's been circling with Bishop?
No.
There's this Gary Coleman magazine or something. He's wearing what looks like Bishop's costume.
Oh.
But like before Bishop was ever introduced.
Oh yes, I did see that, and I was like, "Is that fake? Is that real?" I couldn't make up my mind if it was like Photoshop to make it look like an old picture. It was just too. It was too close. It was just too close, and I'm like, unless that's where they got the inspiration from. Yeah, Bishop was a big favorite of mine when I was younger. When he came through that portal, I was like, yeah!
Yeah, that was great.
See, this guy's name I could never pronounce, so I'm not even going to try. I'll just put it up here.
Will Spataccio.
Okay.
I think.
There you go. He's confirmed that Coleman was the inspiration for Bishop.
Oh, cool.
As in that outfit.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just make this. Well, it's a bloody cool costume. So coming through with the Xavier Police or whatever they were called costume forces.
Yeah.
I forget what they were called. Mutant Enforcers or whatever they were called. Coming back in time to fix Fitzroy's mess.
All right, I think that's the hour. I better count up.
Oh yeah, count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Lockheed count?
Yeah, count it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
25!
Oh,
You're just on there, Kerry. Although you gave her... Oh, yes. Woo! Sexy picture. Nice. That's
got a colour.
awesome, man. You killed it.
alrighty. I've got to think about what to do next time now.
Yeah. Oh, well, we can announce that during the week, so it's all good. You don't have
Sounds
to think
good.
of it on the spot. Cool. Well,
Awesome.
thank you everyone for watching. Much appreciated. Don't forget. I was going to say don't remember. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. And like the video, that is. Hit that little bell. All the lovely things. The thumbs up. Give us a comment. Tell us what you loved about it. And with that, Tom, thank you very much.
My
Those
pleasure.
watching, thank you very much. And Nick says he wins.
I won.
Yay.
And Kerry in the background saying she won. It looks like there's a fight after the show.
Okay, I'll just tear this in half, and he can have one half, and Kerry can have the other half.
She's still happy with that. There you go. Cool. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Tom. And we will see you next week. Thank you very
See ya.
much. And I don't think I've got an outro ready, so